What is up, guys? It's me, the ALE Double X Prince. Here to give you a review, kind of, or a live experience, you could say. Yeah, for those of you who saw the clip yesterday, I went to WWE live. Yeah, it was a fun experience. I had a good time. I had a couple of videos, but I'm not a big editor guy. And I'm getting to it. I mean, shoot, that's what I'm majoring in, so it doesn't matter really. But anyways, I got to see the show. I went to a WWE live house show yesterday. It was a Raw exclusive, so you wouldn't see guys like Roman Reigns, Kofi Kingston, Kevin Owens, and stuff like that. We mainly stuck to the Raw guys. There wasn't any wild card rules, so it's kind of pointless to have those anyways. But anyways, I got to the show. We got there kind of late, but we got to. I mean, these shows always start late, anyways. And as you can tell, I have a Young Bucks shirt. I actually was not wearing this. I was actually wearing a Hardy Boys T-shirt. And it's funny. I wasn't even planning on going. It was just kind of like a last minute thing. I conveniently was wearing a Hardy Boys T-shirt, like just out there. Anyways, as I was watching the show, so let's see. The show pretty much kicked off with Rey Mysterio giving a Father's Day. Yeah, this was Father's Day, so it was a good family experience. So anyways, it was just Rey Mysterio, the hometown hero, saying, giving for a good, but not goodbye, but like a happy Father's Day, wishing the people a happy Father's Day. Yes, my house is a mess. I need to fix it up and stuff. And yeah, you see a bunch of random pictures. Ignore them. But anyways, so yeah, Rey Mysterio. Obviously, he wasn't able to compete because his injury. But I did get to see him perform before. I've been to live show before. It was actually a Monday Night Raw, the one where Bret Hart and Vince McMahon had their contract signing with Stone Cold there. Back then they had more stars. Now they kind of you could tell these guys are not to the level that they are. But the good thing about house shows, they actually get people over. You could actually see that these people care. You can see why Big Show said that house shows are better than Raw and SmackDown tapings. Because next up was Sami Zayn. He was cutting a promo, getting some heel heat. Eventually, Heath Slater cuts him off. They fight for a little bit. Then they have a match. He beats him. Then Sami Zayn cuts another promo. Then Cedric Alexander, of all people, comes, beats him pretty quickly. And then it was the Viking Raiders, or the Viking Experience, whatever the hell they call them now. War Raiders. I'm still going to stick to that name. Anyways, they come out, beat up Cedric Alexander. Then afterwards, they asked for competition. I was like, it's going to be the Lucha House Party because it's so damn predictable. And I got to admit, I was happy to see Kalisto. I was happy to see Kalisto compete. I was like, obviously, I've seen Rey Mysterio compete, but I want to see more Mexican wrestlers. I mean, I like Grand Metalik. Lince Dorado's fine. But Kalisto's the star of that team by far. So it was good to see him perform. They lost, but it was still a fun match. Even though we've probably seen this in multiple Raws and SmackDowns or whatever the hell brand they're on, it was fun. It was good seeing them. So it was a fun little match. Then it was then what was it? I'm trying to remember what was next. After that, I believe Sami Zayn comes back out, cuts another promo saying that he's gonna leave. He's talking bad about the crowd. And then Braun Strowman. When I got the ticket, it was advertised that it was gonna be Braun Strowman. It was gonna be advertised that it was gonna be Braun Strowman, Seth Rollins, and Becky Lynch. Those were the three most advertised people there. So, anyways, that happens. Actually, yeah, I forgot a match. Nikki Cross beats Tamina in a quick squash match. I really wasn't paying attention to that match. I like Nikki Cross, but it was kind of boring. What you expect? And here's the thing. I know it's a house show, but if you know you're a squash match, stick to it. I don't know why, but Braun Strowman came out. He looks like he's gonna beat up Sami Zayn, but then Bobby Lashley comes and then they have a match. It was a weird match. It was just them doing push-ups, them flexing, who's better. Obviously, people were cheering for Braun Strowman. I was happy as hell to see Braun Strowman. Those are the two markouts I've had. The three. I'll get to the third one when I get to it. I only marked out for three people. Those were Kalisto, Braun Strowman, and Becky Lynch, which I'll get to. Anyways, Braun Strowman beats Bobby Lashley. Obviously, after the match, he beats up Sami Zayn. He starts signing autographs. He took his sweet ass time. Like, you could tell Braun Strowman is a good dude. Like, he's just like, he's a fan. Like, he's one of us. You know, you could tell he loves his fans. You know, he took his sweet ass time to just out there just taking pictures, signing autographs. It was fun. And then we had an intermission. That was weird. I've never expected an intermission. I've never been to a house show before, so I've never seen how these work. But they had an intermission. It was actually kind of cool that they had like a little break before you get to the last three matches. The last three matches were title matches, but you could probably tell. But it was kind of a relief seeing how a house show works. So there was that. Anyways, after that we had three title matches, and I was like, yeah, no belt is gonna change. So I was kind of like too predictable, but at least let's get some good matches out of them. Anyways, the first match was for the Raw Tag Team Championships. It was the Revival putting their titles on the line against Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder, the Good Brothers, Too Sweet, Carl Anderson, and Luke Gallows. I forgot these guys were still here. And the Usos. Oh, that was a good markout moment. Like, that was actually, like, one of those markout moments that I was like, oh, shit, it's the Usos. Like, I knew they were coming out. I was like, there's no way they're not going to bring the Usos out. These guys were, like, hella hyped. It was a good tag team match. It started with all four of them just, like, laughing, having a good time, hugging and stuff. Like, they were pandering to the crowd for a little bit. Same with the Braun Strowman Bobby Lashley match. I mean, I didn't give a shit about that match, but it was good seeing Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley and Sami Zayn. Hell, Sami Zayn was probably the highlight of the whole show. Honestly, he knows how to carry a show. Like, I don't know, Sami Zayn, I don't know. I gave him shit for being a heel at first, but now I'm digging it. Diesel 101 Raw, you were right. Sami Zayn is so much better as a heel. He's more entertaining for sure. But anyways, as that was happening, we had the Fatal 4-Way Tag match. We had a couple of good moves. They barely, like, used the Usos in this match. They only fought, like, briefly. But when they came out, they popped. Because I guess in Fatal 4-Way Tag matches, it's two people fighting. And then if you could sneak a tag or something like that. Anderson and Gallows, these guys clearly want to go to AEW. So at this point, I would just get rid of those guys. Or do something with these guys. Put him with Styles or put him with Balor. I don't know. Get rid of them or something. You know, or hell, how about bring a third guy in and maybe they could take him? That would have been nice. Do something interesting with these guys, or just get rid of them. I mean, you could tell these guys were bored. They didn't want to be there. Hawkins and Ryder had a good time. Usos clearly had a good time. After the match, well, Revival won by a roll-up. Then the Usos had a good time talking to the crowd and stuff. It was fun. And then afterwards, it was, the triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship. It was Becky Lynch, Natalya, and Lacey Evans. I had a good time. This was the match of the night for sure. Not a great match, but it was a really good match. Definitely very enjoyable. And from what I hear, this is going to at WWE Stomping Ground is going to be Becky Lynch versus Lacey Evans. I was like, they could have just done this match. This match was really good. I really enjoyed it. I had a good time. Plus, it could bring back the Ronda Rousey story perfectly with Natalya. But anyways, this triple threat match was good. It had its cliches of throwing one girl out the ring and then the other two are fighting, and then vice versa and stuff. But, you know, it was a good match. It's what you expect. Lacey Evans, I know she's more of a model and like, you know, just a face and body, but she's pretty talented. I mean, I really like her. I mean, not just because she's hot, but she's actually very, very skilled, and I really enjoy her talent. Anyways, Becky Lynch obviously won, making Natalya tap out. They shake hands. Lacey Evans just walks away. They, again, pander to the crowd and stuff. And then the main event, I knew it was going to be Seth Rollins. I was like, oh, shit, I'm going to see the Curb Stomp live. I was like, I better see the Curb Stomp live. It was Baron Corbin versus Seth Rollins. This match was boring. It was stupid. It was lame. Baron Corbin is just a lame-ass character. If anything, I would have done Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins. I would have sent the fans home happy. Even though I know it's a house show, you got to, like, just suck it up and deal with whatever they give you. But, I mean, it was still a fun experience. So, but I mean, I was just happy to see the curb stomp live for once. So that was great. Seth Rollins obviously pandered to the crowd. After that, that was it. That was the end of the show. Um, anyways, I had a good time. Uh, I'll catch you guys later. I'll review my full video soon. I'll catch up. I'll make another video later sometime this week. But until then, I'm out.